Hey, today we're going to talk about the biggest myth that people have about vitamin D and why getting your vitamin D tested is probably the most important thing you can do right now to determine how well your immune system is working. Hello. I'm Dr. Dave McCann, chiropractor and clinical director at Adams Avenue Integrative Health in San Diego. And over the past 20 plus years, I've helped lots of people learn how to support their immune system naturally. So this is the second of 2 videos on tests that you can run to evaluate immune system function. If you missed the first one, check it out. I'll put a link down below. It was about the $10 CBC test. But for right now, we're going to look at vitamin D. Let's go. First, the biggest misunderstanding that people have about vitamin D. You're not getting enough from the sun. Probably. I'm just saying. So the laboratory normal range for blood levels of vitamin D3 is 30 to 100 nanograms per milliliter. 50 to 70 is what we would consider the optimal range. Because why? It's where the healthy people are living. Well, recently I looked at vitamin D3 levels run for our patients over the last year. And on initial evaluation, greater than 75% were below the optimal range. And that's here in sunny Southern California. Let me tell you why this is important. Vitamin D status can affect more than 160 biochemical pathways linked to cancers, autoimmune disorders, and cardiovascular disease. It's vital for immune system function, and it regulates anti-inflammatory processes. It impacts thyroid function. It's very important for maintaining a hormone and neurotransmitter balance. Vitamin D improves insulin sensitivity and supports healthy carbohydrate metabolism. But why is vitamin D the most important test that you can and should be doing right now? Let's look at some headlines. Proper vitamin D levels may reduce coronavirus complications. October the 8th, WBZ-TV, CBS in Boston. Vitamin D may protect against worst clinical outcomes of COVID-19, study finds. September the 28th, Genetic Engineering and Biotech News. Vitamin D deficit link to COVID-19 severity considerable. October the 5th, the Irish Times. I could go on. And look, there's a ton of studies demonstrating the benefits of vitamin D supplementation if it's needed. But remember, if you're not testing, you're guessing. So hopefully you can see why knowing your vitamin D level is so important. So you're going to spend about $65 for the vitamin D test, plus $10 for the complete blood count with differential. And you'll get a pretty solid picture of how well your immune system is functioning for about $75. That's not a bad investment. So I've put together this PDF here of the optimal ranges. It's a cheat sheet that I use when I'm looking at labs. And I'm going to be doing some I'm going to be doing some other videos coming up in the future to help you better understand some of the most common blood tests. So if you'd like a copy of that, or if you've got any questions or ideas for future videos that you'd like to see me do, pop me an email, drdavemccann@gmail.com. So getting plenty of good sunlight, still a great idea, still a good way to support your immune system, so I'm going to keep working on it. Hey, if you found this video helpful, click the like button, share it with somebody that you care about. I'm Dr. Dave McCann. Thanks for checking out A Different Perspective. Cheers.